Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you a guide for the floor B30 in the Golden Tower. Before we get to Bahamut, who is the final boss, first we have to get through 2 waves of Tripapolis and Varhitpolis, so take your time, try to switch to defense whenever they attack, and try to go into Bahamut battle with near full HP. And as for Bahamut, he is the same as the very hard Bahamut battle, not the EX one, so he won't be too hard. But Bahamut's attack and defenses can be debuffed, and you definitely should bring some weapons to lower his attack and also increase your own defenses as well. In this tower we can only use Vincent with Aerith and Lucia, so we have to work with whatever we have available for them. Vincent has Kuja weapon that decreases both physical and magic attack, so it's something I would definitely recommend to equip. Aerith is the only character with AoE heals, so only she can be a healer, and she also has Mithril Rod to buff your defenses. Lucia is, in my opinion, the weird one, as she doesn't have some good utilities for this battle. Sure, you could equip Mat Minute to lower magic attack, but if you have Vincent with Kuja, you don't really need that. And as for her other weapons, they aren't really great either, so you can pick just any weapon, either it's magic or physical, and just try to make it work. V39 with physical AoE damage can be quite good for those noodles, since physical attacks will do a little bit more damage on them. And as for Bahamut, unless you skip that phase by doing a lot of damage, Bahamut will have a diamond sigil phase, so Lucia's Barn Swallow will be useful there. But other than that, I can just recommend equipping your best weapon for Lucia and try to do some DPS and boost her physical or magic attack. Vincent has Gear Voucher outfit with Chaos Rampage and S1976C in main weapon slot for debuffs, and Sword of GS in secondary slot to buff Vincent magic attack and defense. In sub-equipment slots I have Protector's Blade and Chiron to boost his magic attack and 4-point Shuriken for HP, and these two are also to extend his buff debuff duration. Those materials are just stat sticks, so Vincent has 7.8 HP, 3.6 magic attack and some mid defenses, and I still need to level up Vincent, so I need to put a little bit more gear on him to ensure he does some DPS and he doesn't die. Then I have Aerith with default outfit and Healing Wind, as well as Fairy Tail and Mithril Rod, and in sub-equipment slots I have Centipede and Syringe, both for some buff debuff extension, and one Cura for single target heals, and the other is just stat stick, so Aerith has 9000 HP, 2.6 heals and some higher defenses. Lastly, Lucia has FF9 event outfit with Shiva Unlimited slot, then V39 for those noodles on first 2 waves, and Barn Swallow for sigils and DPS, and in sub-equipment slots she just has 2 physical ice weapons to boost Shiva, and this material is just a stat stick, so Lucia has 8.6 HP, 3.2 physical attack and mid defenses. So, Bahamut battle. Hopefully you got into this battle with relatively full HP or close to it, so it's fine, you still have a lot of time to recover, because it's just dive bomb, it's not the EX battle where he does Mega Flare debuffing us and also buffing himself, so it's easy to recover and prepare for this. So debuff Bahamut's attack with Aerith to Mithril Rod, and then just switch to defense. Here you can do single target Cura, just ignore it because soon we'll get hit by Umbrella Strikes, 2 of them, and they can target any of the characters. Very often it's the character that was hit though. And now it's the second one, and we should be fine. And on this countdown, I didn't press any of my limit breaks earlier because I wanted to save them for this countdown when the gauge appears. And also, if you want to be safe, wait a few seconds until you see that HP bar with that gauge and then hit your limit breaks. Because yes, it's a countdown, and as we know, Bahamut will see multiple of them. Very soon will be the second one, and we ideally do not want to go into one, otherwise we'll get hit by Mega Flare. And at least we want to prolong that as long as we can. But here when you see that Flare Breath, just counter it with Mithril Rod, so you don't have to worry about taking a little bit more damage. And here, it's just a wave of his normal attacks, which are mostly physical now. And soon we'll have the seconds countdown. You don't have to worry about the Umbral Strikes, just save your ADB for this gauge here, because you want to deplete it before you see one, otherwise you'll get hit by Mega Flare, so try to just use your ADB to get it done in time to deplete it. It'll be very close, but the more DPS you have, the faster you'll get it done here. And move to the second phase. Actually third now. It's 2 now, and I still have a little bit more to go, so hopefully I can get it done with Shiva. When you see 2, you have just a few more seconds before it's too late and you get hit by Mega Flare, but we should still be fine. Normal attacks? Yep. So that's very nice. We done it successfully. So remember, if you see one, that's too late and you'll get hit by Mega Flare. If not, then you just move to the next phase. It's a sigil, so it's where Lucia is most useful here because she has Born Swallow. But other than that, she just does something in a battle. I'm not sure why they made us play with Lucia, so I think she's one of the worst characters to bring her to Bahamut, but maybe because she's the only other shooter. But now we should soon get Dive Bomb. Yeah. So that's also fine, that's the repeat of the beginning of the battle, so make sure that his attack is debuffed, and with Arid try to make sure that Vincent, in my case it's Vincent, so he does survive and he is protected. At level 80 Vincent with all characters nodes, he won't be as weak. But here also, if you want to use Chaos Rampage, you don't need to heal him before you do it. Because if you're lucky, if he is below 30% HP, you also get haste on him. But luckily I didn't, he still was few percent over the 30% HP gap. And I also didn't want to risk it, because he could die. Also, I don't really worry about using all limit breaks and summons at the same time anymore, because we won't see another gauge countdown. It'll be too late, so now it's 1 and we know Mega Flare is coming pretty soon. So make sure that you slowly prepare for that. So yes, now it is. So we have to nullify our defense, magic defense debuff, and also nullify his magic attack buff. It's pretty close, but we should be fine. It's just Vincent Aerith. Yeah, and that should be fine. If you can get better buffs and debuffs, that's even better, but just -1 and +1, it's enough for us to survive. Also, at this point, you don't need to heal anymore, because now Bahamut is in the red, his HP bar is red, and he is getting pretty close to dying, so now it's the Dark Aura, and he will not attack us anymore, so don't waste your AB with healing, because this next Mega Floor, it will kill you. So just use everything you have for DPS. It's just now DPS race. So if you have enough DPS, you kill him and clear the battle. If not, well, try again. But yeah, we should be fine. It's a very long countdown because it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then he starts charging his Mega Flare. So it's not like when we get to 1, he hits us. That's still the whole charging thing. It's quite a lot of time to finish him off, so you should be safe here. But hopefully I can get another limit break on Vincent in time, just to be safe. Because he's pretty close. And here's the 1, and soon he should start charging it. So we are cutting in close. But yeah, we got in time. I could have waited a few seconds more. But yeah, that's the whole battle basically. I'm very happy it's not the EX Bahamut, because I don't have anything for Lucia. I also don't think she has anything good for this battle, so I'm really just surprised that she's here, but that's why I think this battle is more difficult if you don't have some good weapons than EX battle, because you can't use your best characters. But yeah, that's a whole battle, so if you were struggling, I hope you found this guide helpful. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.